pretty windy, so they don't get blown away. But that should be a good activation. Hopefully, 10, 15 meters will be open. That's where we're going. Obviously, you can't go straight up this side. I think if I follow this little canyon, I can go up and then come back along the ridge. Somebody else has activated this, so it is possible to get to the summit. With this wind, with my short activation, pretty breezy down here. Glad I didn't try and drive this far. The fun part about this snow is that it's mostly solid, but there's an occasional spot where you sink up to your knee. I'm surprised how many human tracks I've seen. This is where the road turns left, but I'm gonna go right, find my way up this little canyon and around to Leppy Peak. So far it seems the snow is only on the north slopes, which is good since I forgot to bring my micro spikes. Also, I don't have an ice axe or anything, so if it's steep and snowy, I can't go up it safely. The amount of poop here, must have cattle graze through this area. That's where we're going. And we came from, well, you can't see the car, around the side of that ridge there. There seemed to be a fair number of spots out of the wind, so hopefully I can find one in the activation zone. It won't have to be a super short activation. Beautiful day out here though. Nice to hike with some snow. We just don't get that in California. Well, in the Bay Area, except for this week. That's mostly Nevada. I think Utah is behind the mountain there. I always hate when you have to lose elevation on the way up. This ridge has a lot of these little cliffs you gotta go up and over. And it's pretty breezy. This rock is very rough, so it's quite grippy for walking, but I need to use my hands. Ooh, surprised I haven't cut myself yet. The rock here, very grippy, very rough. great for walking on. Not great if you need to put your hand down for anything. I'm surprised I haven't cut myself yet. That's the summit. Another, 400 vertical feet maybe? Getting there. This is Leppy Peak. I saw two bighorn sheep over there in the col. Well, I think it's too windy for his little tripod. Too windy, too cold to deal with the wire, so this is the MFJ OGX1, just KX3 battery, and there's the yellow wire counterpoise. I just threw down the slope a little, but I don't know, made about a dozen contacts, 2 summit to summits, and I'm gonna pack up because I'm getting cold. That was a good activation. I did the simple whip since it's windy and there's nothing to stick my pole in. I don't want to deal with stakes and all that stuff. So made about a dozen, got 2 summit to summits. Now I'm gonna pack up and head down because I'm getting chilly. That was a little hard to film up there. Tripod kept blowing over. So hopefully you got some footage, make a decent video. Headed down, trying this other ridge. I came up that ridge over there. There are a couple little spicy sections, so I'm hoping this is not quite so bad. So far it's been fine. Might need to stop and get out my mittens. The tips of my fingers are getting a little bit chilly. So far this ridge has been much more pleasant. None of those little rough bumps to climb over. You can really see them from this angle. Should have come up this way. Oh well, live and learn. The only downside to this way to come up and down is you gotta go back up this little slope. But it does not look very tall. Also, it's fun to hike in snow if you don't do it very much. That valley down there is a I-80 going towards Elko. Well, that's Wendover. Actually, it's West Wendover. You can see the big casinos. And the car where I parked is right, where's my finger? Right there at that intersection. Not sure how steep it is right below me. So I'm going to continue around the way I came up and hopefully not die, you know? Little things like that. You can see the road going up to that little col right there. It's much warmer down here out of the wind. My fingers have defrosted, which is nice. Should have brought a Kleenex. Nose is getting ready to drip. I found my footprints from the way up, so I must not be too lost. There's a surprising number of other footprints too. That peak is another SOTA. See how much time I have. Might try that tomorrow or later this week or something. It doesn't feel that much warmer, but the snow seems a lot softer than earlier. However, I think I'm through most of the snow. I don't know if this basin of salt flats and stuff has a name. It's very pretty with the snow-covered mountains all around. That was a good hike. Definitely picked a better way to come down. So if you're gonna go up the way I came down and come down that way too. If I'd been more adventurous, I probably could have driven another quarter mile or more up the road. If you have four-wheel drive and some clearance, you get even farther. But this is just a little Corolla rental, so I don't, I don't want to get too crazy. It's very windy out there. Got blown away. I was hoping to find a little shelter from the wind up on the summit, but it was blowing pretty strong. But the bands were open enough that the little MFJ whip, the OG AX1, got me contacts. I got 2 summit to summits, so it was all good. Now time drive back to the hotel, take a shower, and kill some time until the good restaurant opens.